Hi, Tom Whitman here from the HVAC Business Academy. Welcome to Tips from the Academy, Episode 2. Today's episode, we'll be exploring how to determine if your service department is profitable every day. As you know, some of the most successful HVAC contractors ensure daily profitability by measuring performance against predetermined benchmarks, knowing exactly why their company did or didn't make a profit, have the ability to improve results in 2 days or less, and equip their employees to identify and correct performance issues. They measure performance results against predetermined benchmarks for replacement sales, service, and installed revenue. And when all the benchmarks are met or exceeded, the company is in a position to be profitable. But if any of the benchmarks aren't met, the company isn't, and the problem is quickly identified. In Episode 1, we briefly reviewed replacement sales. Today, we'll review the service department. Now, let's pretend that this company's service division needs to generate $1,875 of service revenue each working day, and a minimum of $105 of revenue for every hour the technician is on payroll. We call that revenue per hour, or RH. The right revenue hour number for your company will be reviewed in Episode 3. As you can see, 10 days into this month, this department is in trouble. And the next step is to improve results quickly. Now, as an Academy member, your next step would be to follow the Service Department Troubleshooting Guide and dial into the problem. So let's assume that you've determined that the problem is technicians not charging for all the work, and you submit a Lifeline challenge.
This Lifeline is about dealing with technicians that don't charge for all of the work they do. Often the problem is motivated by an honorable intent by the technician. And let's think about it. The tech probably knows the capacitor costs $12 and might be struggling with the idea of charging $118 to diagnose a problem and install it. Often the technicians may see themselves as protecting the customer from the boss's prices. The real issue is resolved when our staff understands pricing integrity. In a service meeting, we might say something like this. Let's do a quick exercise, guys. What does the company pay for? Techs will respond with fuel, vehicles, tools, and so on. We will want to say several times, no, the company doesn't pay for that. No, not that. Eventually we get to the question, who pays for all of that? No hints for a few seconds. Then we get to, that's right, the customer pays for everything. Let's start a list of things that the customer pays for. And reading right off of our financials, we can put these numbers up on a whiteboard. FICA, $51,000. Medical insurance, our customers paid for $49,000 of health insurance last year. Phones, $28,000. Liability and workers' comp, $58,000. Vacation pay, our customers paid us $16,000 of vacation pay last year. Over the year, these items and about 100 other items like this add up to about $560,000. Let's take a moment here and think this through together. The cost of the part has how much to do with what we have to charge a customer? That's right, almost nothing.
And that's your Lifeline tip of the day. Tips from the Academy Episode 3 will deal with how to establish revenue per hour and what to do if the service department is not profitable. The HVAC Business Academy is offering an operational effectiveness one-day workshop for the Milwaukee stove dealers on November 13th. If you like, you can download the agenda attached to the bottom of this email. We look forward to seeing you there. In addition to the workshop, we'll be offering a 45-minute overtime session immediately after to explain the HVAC Business Academy. If what you see and hear about the Academy makes sense for you and your business, you'll be invited to join. Sign up for the workshop and the optional overtime session by clicking the registration button below. And thanks for the opportunity to be of service. God bless, and go make it happen.